Good morning, Your Honor.
When we caught up with her in the spring, Justice Diane Hathaway was in no mood to explain the dizzying property shuffle that caught our attention.
Shouldn't you respond to these? These are important questions, Your Honor.
She sped away from us, but she'll have a harder time getting away from these folks. Law enforcement sources tell us that the FBI is investigating Hathaway and the real estate transactions we first exposed. It all involves a short sale that Hathaway received on this Grosse Pointe Park home last year. A short sale allows a homeowner to sell their property at a loss rather than go into a foreclosure. It can save the owners hundreds of thousands of dollars in mortgage payments, but they need to prove a hardship to their bank, like a loss in income. But prior to Hathaway's short sale, she shuffled 2 homes out of her name. A Florida home valued at almost $750,000 went to her stepdaughter, and one in Grosse Pointe Park went to her stepson. After the bank agreed to the short sale on Hathaway's Lake St. Clair home, that Florida house went back into Hathaway's name. And the home where the justice currently lives, it was recently put into her name, but its first owner was Hathaway's stepdaughter. According to records, she bought it for $195,000 cash around the same time Hathaway's bank was mulling over the short sale that they ultimately approved. Hathaway won't say whose cash was used to buy that home.
It raises questions.
Back in May, Bingham Farms lawyer Howard Young reviewed the timing of the property transfers without knowing they were Hathaway's.
Sounds like, listen, I'm going to park these assets in your name for a while. There'll be deeds recorded. You'll own them for all intents and purposes. But our deal is, because, you're my child, when the trouble passes, you're going to transfer the property back to me.
It's not clear when the FBI's investigation began, but we do know the grand jury subpoenas have already been issued. Now, just because the feds are investigating doesn't mean any of this will result in charges. We reached out to Hathaway's lawyer Steve Fishman today by phone. He said he was unaware of any federal probe. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.